Top of the evening, man. Top of the evening. You know who it is, who it should be, man. AKA J Cass, better known now as Who Trucker J. Let's get into it, man. This is a sad story here. It's actually the next county over. It's very close to home. And this child, Jada, you know how when you're the new student of a school and you come in after the school year has already started, you're gonna have some that like you and some students that want to pick on you, the bullies. Supposedly, this girl has been bullied for a while. The dad had to go up to the school, I think, numerous occasions, and nothing was resolved. Fast forward, it led to an argument, fight ensued. During the fight, it was videotaped because you know now everything is on this. They videotaped the fight. It looked like Jada, when she flipped over, it looks like her head hit the concrete. She was able to get up, but on her quest going home, she passed out, ended up brain dead. 3 days later, she's gone. But enough of my mouth, man. This is crazy, and it's very, very close to home. Like I said, it's the next county over, not even 20 minutes from me. Sad, man. But let's get into
Here,
it.
Kevin Stewart is following up on a little girl who, Kevin, I understand is in a coma or brain dead after being bullied. What can you tell us?
Yeah, family is in the process of doing funeral arrangements as we speak. We had a chance to speak to them earlier today. This little girl, her name is Jada West. She's 12 years old. She is a student at Mason Creek Middle School, I should say, in Douglas County. She lives in Villa on the Douglas County side, and she actually is someone who moved from Bowden to start the second semester here in January. So she's a new student at the school, and her parents say that she has been bullied since going to that school. She said I'm told that her dad went to the school to try to deal with some of these issues. There was an issue with a boy and there was an issue with a girl. And what ended up happening on Thursday is that she got into an argument with a girl on the bus, and then that spilled out onto the street at her bus stop. She walked down the street. There's video of this circulating on social media, and that family asked us not to show that video. So we are honoring that request. And then a fight ensues, and Jada falls to the ground. She gets back up and she seems like she might be okay. And then she walks away, and then she falls again to the ground. Because she was near home, one of her girlfriends, the little girl, she ran to get Jada's mom. Mom comes out to the scene and sees her child on the floor, not breathing. And so they take her to Tanner Medical Center, Villa Rica. Then she's air flighted to Scottish Rite Children's Hospital. And unfortunately, she was pronounced dead on Sunday, brain dead. And now they are in the process of making funeral arrangements. Right now, they do not know what killed that little girl. They're waiting on an autopsy, but the family is putting one and one together and saying this equals two. This fight, this bullying led to this. I want you to take a listen to her mom right now.
I'm angry. We gotta teach our children. I'm angry. What happened to the love? What happened to the love? We lost our love, people. Teach your children to love. Violence is not the key. Have a heart. Have a heart. Love. The Lord wants us to love one another.
Absolutely heartbreaking. And the video that I mentioned just a few moments ago, that video that's been circulating is now in the hands of the Villa Rica Police Department. The Villa Rica Police Department and the Douglas County District Attorney's Office are looking at this video and doing interviews, and they'll figure out what the next steps here. But right now, no one has been charged in this case. Ariel?
Evan, the pain and anguish in that mother's voice, it's like a gut punch. I can't even imagine what that family is going through given this situation. Has the school district said anything? Is there any further information about it sounding like the father trying to put an end to this and taking action about the bullying his daughter was facing? Any information that they might be sharing?
The school system didn't directly deal with that part, but did put out a statement basically offering its condolences and saying that because this incident took place off of school property, they don't want to comment any further other than to say that law enforcement is handling this case at this moment.
Okay, good to know. Kevin, before I let you go, any final questions besides obviously what police are going to find?
The more and more I think about it, because at first I was like, yeah, the school, they can't really make the school responsible for this, but yes, they can. And you want to know why? Because if the parent came up there and said, look, my child is being bullied by so-and-so, they should have contacted that child's parents and had that child's parents come up to the school for a teacher conference meeting. You know how they you know what I'm saying, teachers parents meeting, and talk to them like, hey, your child is bullying this child. The parents are involved. You need to talk to your child. And I guarantee you, if the parents would have took accountability for their children, if the school would have did what they were supposed to do, this wouldn't have happened, because the parent could have put the fear of God in their kids. Like, if you touch that kid and you know what's going on and you could get us all in trouble, I'm gonna beat your ass. And the school didn't do what they were supposed to do. And listen, and you know, I like to be transparent. Now I feel it's a different way, because my daughter, my 11-year-old, was kind of being bullied. Not hit, but just taunted. I think just last week, she was real upset when she came home. And I'm like, what's wrong? She was like, somebody poured water on me. I said, you don't know who did it? Like, I got upset. I'm like, you don't know who did it? She was like, I don't know, because they all ran. So for like about a month now, my little punching thing in the man cave, I'm teaching her how to do her stance, how to throw jabs, how to use her power hand. So basically, it's like I'm kind of encouraging her, like, if they put their hands on you, you better hit them back. But look what happened. Because Jada was in the video, which they didn't show, but there's a video where her and the girl going back and forth, back and forth. Jada, you know, she's saying what she's saying back. So, of course, she's not going back down. So, in the video, they show they squared up. Like, for real, they both squared up. You know what I'm saying? They got to fighting. The girl, they both had each other's hair, but the momentum of the girl falling back is like she pulled Jada's head and she hit the ground in the video, but she got right back up. You could tell she was a little disorientated, but not too bad, because she was talking as the parent that finally came out. I think that was the one sitting in the white SUV. That person should get in trouble too, because in the video there was a white SUV parked right there and the person was in it, because there was two kids up to the window of the SUV talking. She said, y'all better go home, blah, 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 in the video. And it showed Jada walking off. But I guess on her quest home, she passed out, man, unresponsive, as you heard. There is a video. Not sure if anybody put it up here, but there's definitely a video, man, of what happened. Sad, man. Real sad. It was on Facebook. I don't see it up here right now, but let me see. Matter of fact, here's the video.
Here's how you can take advantage of IUL to build generational wealth. Step 1. Purchase an...
I don't know why y'all getting off the bus. That bitch put her hands on me and beat her.
That's Jada in the white. Now, she is talking junk. But how do y'all feel about this?
Fucking ass. Clock it! That's my friend! Who said I'm gonna find her some noise? Who said I'm gonna do that? I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on. Man, I'm gonna fight. all these people get off the bus. I didn't even know who I was arguing with. The one, I think the one with the yellow one. Somebody on the bus.
This child don't even know this is gonna be her last moments on the planet Earth at 12 years old. That's what kills me about death, man. You doing what you normally do. You getting off the school bus, you got your book bag, not knowing that in less than 20 minutes, you up out of here, man. You're gonna be fighting for your life and then gone.
Because the man shouldn't be allowed to stuff within the third. But then somebody said, who was like, chill out for a second. Like, please. But Micah, move.
Let this play out.
Let's push the piece. Let's push the piece. Go. Go, Micah. Let's push the piece. She said I'm right here. I mean, I never said I needed that from you. Oh my God. Who is going to fight you over some noise?
What began as a typical school day in Douglas County, Georgia has now turned into a heartbreaking tragedy that is sparking outrage and raising serious questions across the community and online. A 12-year-old girl is now dead after a fight involving several students that reportedly started at school and continued after they got off a school bus. As details continue to emerge, videos, witness accounts, and emotional messages from family members are spreading rapidly across social media, leaving many people asking the same question. How did a conflict between middle school students escalate into something so devastating? Now, a grieving family is searching for answers as the community tries to understand what really happened in the moments leading up to the young girl's death. Her name was Jada West, and she was only 12 years old. According to family members posted online, Jada was later declared brain dead after a fight that reportedly began earlier in the day at Mason Creek Middle School and continued during the bus ride home. Relatives say the conflict may not have started that day, claiming Jada had been dealing with bullying from another student for nearly 3 months after the family moved into the neighborhood. And that concerns had previously been raised with the school. They say the argument continued on the school bus, which has led many people online to question whether bus camera footage could reveal what happened before the situation escalated. A video now circulating on social media reportedly shows the moments after students exited the bus, where Jada can be heard asking, "Why is everybody getting off the bus?" as tensions appear to grow and more students gathered around. The footage has sparked intense debate online, with some viewers questioning whether adults nearby intervened soon enough and what role, if any, they played as the confrontation unfolded. According to relatives, after the fight ended, Jada began walking home, but shortly afterward, she collapsed. Her family says her heart stopped and she was rushed to a children's hospital in Atlanta, where doctors worked to save her. For hours, loved ones posted updates asking for prayers and hoping for a miracle before later sharing the devastating news that she had been pronounced brain dead. As the story continues to spread, many in the community are calling for answers, including a closer look at what happened at the school, on the bus, and in the moments after students stepped off. At the center of it all is a heartbreaking reality, a conflict between middle school students that ended with a young girl losing her life, leaving a community asking how many chances there may have been to stop it before it became a tragedy.
Her name is Jada West. She's 12 years old. She is a...
Yeah, we seen that part already, but the video, like I said, they had it on Facebook, but okay. A lot of people are not showing it, but they did square off. It was a fair fight. They're doing an autopsy to see if maybe she had an underlying condition which caused that. But in the video, the momentum and the way they fell, she hit the concrete pretty hard. Pretty hard. Like you heard it was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up on my phone. It wasn't good, man. It's sad. It's really sad. But let me see if I can pull it up. She was talking her share of junk now. Come on now. I had the video. can find it, y'all. Bear with me, cause wasn't good. Let me see. Is this it?
Well, near 5 o'clock, a Douglas County middle schooler has died following a fight with a nut.
Come on, man. Where's the? Here it go. Here it go. See how somebody's in the SUV? Let me see.
Student at Mason Creek Middle School, I should say.
Ever dreamed of leaving?
The one, I think the one with the yellow one. Chill out for a second. Let's push the peace. Let's push the peace.
Come on. Camera person, man.
I mean, I never said I did that. Oh my God! Who is gonna fight you over some noise? My girl, she said, "Get the." She said, "Okay, but I don't know your name." And walk into your house.
You damn fucking camera. That's her in the white. All right, now they about to square up. They're swinging. That's when she hit her head on the ground. Now look, she gets up. All right, she's a little dizzy. Now that person comes out and says, "Go home." Where was you at before they started swinging? Now that's Jada talking. Now, there's so many conflicting stories. They saying that she got hit in the head with the Stanley Cup, but like I said, that wasn't the best clarity because it's showing into a webcam. But the video, from what I seen when they fell on the ground, you heard it. She hit her head pretty hard on the ground. It wasn't a pretty sight. She was able to get up. Then all of a sudden, this parent comes out of nowhere. "Take your ass home. Take your ass home." Why you ain't get out and break that up before it happened? Because I think that was the person that was sitting in that white SUV. But now here we have it. That happened on Friday. 4 to 5 days later, this baby is gone for the rest of her life. Gone, man. Brain dead, gone, died. They're planning for a funeral. This is not good. Now back to my story. So my daughter was being bullied, and me, because I was raised in the school of hard knocks, I was raised to use my hands. I was already in war mode. I was like, ain't nobody gonna bully my child. You gonna know how to throw a right punch the right way, not swinging all wild and pulling hair. You gonna scrap like a dude. And now it's like, if the bullying continues, I'm going to go up to the school like that father did, and I'm going to demand that they contact whoever's parent that's bullying my child. Because I don't want this to happen, man. I don't want this to happen to us. My child is 11, going on 12. As a matter of fact, no, my bad. Olivia is 12, actually. Same age as this kid. And not to sound crazy, I'm just a different species, man. I pray for stuff like this to never happen to my family because I'm not wrapped too tight, man. And it all stems from finding her dead when I was almost 12 years old. It did something to me. I was able, like in my life, to turn my feelings off like a light switch. And that's why a lot of the females, they didn't understand when I used to date them. They'd be like, how could you say you love me one moment and then just turn your feelings off? I said, well, I had no choice. And I tried to explain to them. The only one that understood is the one that stayed around for 30 years in that room. I had tried to explain to him that when my mom's died, I had to dry the tears up. She not coming back no more. So I had to turn that chapter off. I had to bury half my heart. So point meaning, if that was my child, I'm not even gonna say, man. I'm just glad, just be glad it wasn't us. Because just looking at Olivia, I'm just a different species, man. I'm a one blood. Somebody gonna have to go. The parent, whoever, somebody like that's why I'm like, some people you just can't let these type of things just can't happen. Cause I'll be damned, man. I ain't gonna be crying on no news. I promise you that. So we're not even gonna talk about my psychotic side, where y'all gonna be like, yo, Jay Cash, you will flip out. You damn right. I'm just different. I was raised without my moms. I was raised without that part of a moral compass. I was raised without that. I was raised just different. You understand me? So I'm an eye for an eye type of person, and I always pray every day, Lord, don't let nothing like this ever happen to my family, because I know I'm gonna flip the fire. I'm gonna make the news. If I gotta put my baby girl in the ground or in the urn, not encouraging anything. I'm just telling you my thought process. It ain't the average. Y'all was raised with mommy teaching you right from wrong and showing you love. I wasn't raised with love. Sorry, I just wasn't. So, prayers for Jada, man. This is sad. Prayers to the family. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. That baby's gone, man. 12 years old, gone forever. Gone forever, man. So listen, if you know after this story right here, I'm definitely gonna go up to that school. If she come home one more day saying that these kids is bullying her, I'm gonna have to take a personal day from work, and I'm gonna get paid for it because I got PTO, and I'm going to go up to the school. I'm gonna want to know which students is doing it, and I'm gonna want to talk to each one of the parents and just have a conversation like, look, we all seen what happened to this 12-year-old girl. We don't need another recurrence of that. So I'll talk to mine, you talk to yours, and we'll all live happily ever after. That's all. You talk to your baby, I'll talk to my baby, and we'll all live happily ever after. So I advise y'all to do the same. Don't let it spill over like this. Get active. Talk to your kids, man. See what's going on. Go up to the school. Talk to the parents. You don't want to be in this hot. You don't want to be in that seat. That mother is distraught. Man, I can't even imagine. Y'all be safe, man. I'm signing off. Be blessed. Stay prayed up. 100.